Good morning, everyone. This is the first of the um, biomanufacturing summer co-op session. And what I basically want to do with this is we are not necessarily getting together all the time. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 until noon, we have an opportunity to go into the lab and to do a number of different things and going around and kind of play and work and validate and do stuff together in the lab. But along with this, what we need to do is a lot of planning and some preparation, and we need to do some summaries. And so on Mondays, which is today's a Monday, we're going to do a little bit of planning about what we're going to think to do this week. This week is a little bit weird in that we are not necessarily going to meet the whole week. I'm going to be here on Tuesday, but I go on my family vacation on Thursday till next Monday. And so I will be able to participate in the Friday evaluation and on the Monday planning event as we are here, and I'll send it out to you. But I won't necessarily be in laboratory. I am trying to get somebody, one of the lab techs, to kind of work in laboratory. So if you want to come in, let me know and I will see, and I'll send you an email back if we can. If not, if you want to come in on Tuesday, please do so. And a lot of you, some of you are kind of waiting it out till next week. And so I'll see you next week, but go ahead and watch this document. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen. This is a little bit hard for me. So I'm going to share my screen in a little bit. And so I sent you all out a document, a planning document. And these things can kind of get long and cumbersome, I know. I'll share my screen right now. So here's a document. So this is a Google document that I sent out to you. And what I try to limit it to is 10 things that we kind of need to do. And so this is the planning activities that we're going to do on Mondays. And on Mondays, I'll give you a set of 10 things that, maybe we should do. And sometimes it will be a little bit less, but, usually I can fill up 10 things to do. And so what we want to do is number one, please remember to make a file in our Summer Co-op Google document folder. So if you click on this folder right here, you will go to document, you will go into a folder, and we see a number of you have created a folder in here, a number of you not. So what you just need to do is to go into new, create folder, and have it be your first name and your last name. Second thing that I wanted to do, and you guys actually all did this, you all did a flip grid, and I'm going through those flip grids. And what I want you to do is to go onto the flip grid, but I want you to pronounce somebody's name and leave a comment, leave a positive comment. What did you learn from that person that they did? So if you click on Flipgrid, you should get something that looks a lot like this. And then I see all of your faces in there, and you see my face in there. And then if you click on Jordan right here.
Hi, I'm Jordan Yee. Jordan.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jordan, for enunciating so clearly. And then what you can do on the end of this is that you can make your comments. So I see a number of people have left comments, but if you click on this video right here, you can leave a video comment as well. And then you can try and pronounce their names as well. And so that would be neat if you're able to do that. And so I would appreciate if you can do that. So let's go back to our document, our flip grid. We want to get to know one another. For number three, as part of your, you need to fill out your co-op application. And so, again, if you need more information on this, you can text me at 415-644-8785. This is my phone number that goes to my cell phone number. So if you want to text me or something like that, you can do that. But again, do it sparingly. And also on this next week, I'm going to be 2 hours ahead of you in Chicago time. But basically what I want you to do is you're going to go to Canvas. And on Canvas, so this is the co-op for Canvas. And so if you go onto the co-op for Canvas, they have some assignments that are out on there. And so let me go back here. And so if you go on to this assignment, if you click on this assignment, okay, this is our intake form. And so this is setting it up for me, but you want to fill out a form called Co-op Ed Education. And this gives you a list. So you are applying for summer. Don't worry, you're already in, but you need to fill out this form. And what I have done is, let me click off some of these and close some of this. What I've done for this is you need to give the name of the company. The name of the company is Skyline College Biomanufacturing. The type of work is lab or biomanufacturing. The street address is 3300 College Boulevard, city address, San Bruno, California. So it's not your address, it's the company. The name of your supervisor is going to be Nick Cap. I give you this phone number again. That's my direct cell phone number on there. Is this an internship? Kind of, yeah, let's co-op. It is not paid. So you only need to do 60 units for that 1 unit of hour that you're signing up for it. And then you'll list your career goal. And, and again, President of the United States is going to take you, a couple of years to get. So at least give me your kind of immediate career goal that you're going to do in kind of the next 10 years. So that was the third thing. Now, number 4, we need to kind of set objectives. And I want this to kind of be a discussion thing. So objectives are, what can you seriously think that you're going to get out of your summer co-op? And, some of you is like, I just want to have fun. That's okay. We'll work on that. And we will do that, hopefully. But we need to work on this. So the next object that you have to do for your co-op is set up your objectives. But you can't just write your objectives. And I don't just want to write my objectives. I want it to be kind of an organic thing that both of us come to a realization. And so some of the things that I want you to do is, and in trouble is you can only pick 3. If you notice, I like to do 10. But again, the Miss McCarthy said, only 3 things that we want to do. And so I'll give you a list of here. Is number 1, you can be working on your employment skills. You can work as a team to manufacture, validate, and create a product. Number 3, demonstrate several skills in lab and manufacture. Number 4, use your soft skills to be a part of a manufacturing team. Have fun and learn new things. And then you could also pick another objective that maybe I haven't thought about of that you want to explore. So go ahead and do those things. So for each of those, what you want to do is to actually in your Google, so what I want you to do is to make a document in your Google folder called Objective Summer 2021, your name, right? So you have it on there. And in this document, I want you to list your 3 objectives that you want. I want you to list the what and the how, as well as an essay, or how are we going to measure that you're doing this job? And, we need to kind of go back and forth maybe a couple of times. So you're going to, so this is number 1. I send it out to you. You're going to tell me what your 3 objectives are that you want. You can pick from the list that I gave, or you should give whole new ones. And then I'm going to send it back to you, say what I think about those objectives. And then you may need to make another edit. Once we do that, you'll fill out your document. You'll send it back to me. I will sign it, and we'll send it off to Professor McCarthy. Okay. That was number 4. Number 5. Get a linked, get a LinkedIn account. I don't know if you've done this, but I have a link here. So this is my LinkedIn account here. And so you guys have all taken a class with me. So we're kind of connected forever and ever, but basically what you want to do is link to me on this LinkedIn account. So I would like you to get a LinkedIn account. I would like you to link to me in a LinkedIn account. And this is kind of like your professional card. This is like having a card, an introductory card that you would do. We're going to work on this a little bit more, but what I want for you first is to basically get a LinkedIn account. Hopefully you guys already have one, and then you'll send it off to me. And this is going to be kind of your professional face. So make it look good and give it a good name, hopefully your name. And so that this would be the professional account that you would show to other people. Okay. LinkedIn. Number 6. Become familiar with a program called Draw.io. I know there's a number of different programs that are out there. And if you want to tell me how much better that program is than Draw.io, you could go ahead and do that as well. But for right now, I want to use Draw.io. I gave you a link to a video on that. If you find a different video that's better than that, hint, hint, I'd really appreciate it and give you some time for doing that. So if you have a better video, send me that. But what we're going to do is link to Draw.io. We're going to draw some items. The great thing about this is that we can use it in Google Docs, and that we can, this document, we can fully edit it. It's free. It's relatively easy to use. And we're going to make something that are called flowcharts on it. And so that would be interesting. So look at how to write a flow chart. Number 7, we're going to be using an apparatus called the Mini One Gel. So here's my instructive booklet on how to use the Mini One. I purchased a number of these items, and they're relatively easy to use and fast, my understanding. So I haven't really used them yet. You guys are going to be the first ones who are going to be introducing these guys. We took a lot of these guys, we packaged them up in boxes so that we can kind of use them for our class. But what I want you to do is to take a course. And so I have a link here to a mini one course. It should take you about 10-15 minutes to kind of go through that course. What it is a series of videos that describes how to do it. After you have completed your course, you're going to use your draw IO skills to write out 3 flowcharts, make them a little bit simple. Number 1, how do you prep a mini one gel? Okay, give me a flowchart on that. Number 2, how do you load and run a mini one gel? And number 3, how do you record your results and analyze a gel that you've made through the mini one? And again, so part of this is the planning document. So you guys are figuring out how you do this. And so hopefully on Tuesday, those of you who elect to come are actually going to hopefully make a mini one gel, but we'll have to see. There's a number of different trainings that we'll do, and we'll do a start, but this is a start. So I want those 3 materials. Again, this is going to take a while to do. So what I will do is I will give you 1 hour of activity here if you complete it to satisfaction. So if you make these 3 charts and they look good, then I will grant you the 1 hour on that. Number 8, Skyline College Biomanufacturing needs a logo. We've had several logos in the past. So here, let me see what, if I do this here, I don't know if this is going to come up. So this is a logo that we've had in the past. We called it Gene Me. I want to make it simple, just Skyline College Biomanufacturing. And so I would like a logo, think about it, make a logo, some type of graphic that we can use for this class. We are then going to vote as a class and say, what's the logo that we want to do? And I think the great thing about this is that we would be able to, I see Chloe's on here and kind of looking at stuff. The great thing about this is that we are going to be able to kind of work, I can make either t-shirts or something else like that, or keychains that have our logo on it. The next thing that I want to do is I want to make a slide deck, IQ, OQ, PQ. I have a link in here as to what it is. And so you can click on that link and it will open up a document that describes what IQ, PQ, and OQ are. And that's essentially what we're going to be doing in the next setups, right? Because our labs have been shut down for a long time. Some of you have never even touched a pipetter or haven't done lab work in over a year. And so again, we need to do this qualification. So what I want you to do is to make a slide deck, and for each IQ, OQ, PQ, I want you to make a slide and to send that back to me. And so that's going to be underneath your Google Docs, underneath your methods that you're going to look at in there. And then lastly, number 10 is give me an email and let me know if you're going to attend the face-to-face session tomorrow. If not, send me an email if you're not going to make it in the rest of this week. And then also let me know if you want to try and come in on Wednesday and Thursday. If you want to try and come in on Wednesday, Thursday, I'll try and get somebody to kind of be there and let you in and kind of supervise you. If not, that's okay. Kind of let me know and we'll kind of work on it next time. As always, I'm giving you this list here, and we'll see. And no, that's not the best. Okay, I will record this and I will send this off to you right now. Ideally, these things are only about 15 minutes long, so we'll see that. And so again, kind of work independently for a little while, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, I'm going to see you next week. Have a great break, or have a good weekend, or whatever.